All right, got the wife out here today shooting. So we brought her M&P Shield Plus out, and I believe now we're not close. We're probably at about 2,000 rounds. You say?
Maybe, or even more.
All right, so we're in the neighborhood of 2,000. So basically, this will be a 2,000 round update. And to my knowledge, to this day, maybe you can think if we have you had any issues with this gun?
Nope.
All right, so this actually is her daily carry, so she keeps it in her purse. The only issues we have had with it in the past is being in the purse. She doesn't have a Kydex holster. She kind of customized her own purse and holster. So the sights actually knocked to the side, so I had to tighten it up. They were offset. We noticed that one other time, and then the last video I made, I think, is when I put the Holosun 407. It's not the K. It would be the 407C. So it's the green with the green circle and the 2 MOA dot. So when I got this plate from, I think, NDZ, I wasn't too fond of the plate, but we went ahead and used it anyway. So what I did notice is that during the competition, she struggled a bit on the plate rack, which is not very common for her to miss shots at that distance, especially being that it was 6 or 8 inch steel. So we thought maybe it was just a mental issue, but we brought the gun out here today, and we were running some drills, and she was shooting to the left quite a bit. So we thought maybe it was her grip. So we set the steel up, and we decided to go ahead and just start pounding on the steel. And same thing, she wasn't hitting it. And so I was like, okay, so let me take the gun. I took the gun, and steady as possible, the gun was pulling to the left. So somewhere in there, I don't know if it's in her purse or whatever, the way maybe she tosses it around, it shifted the optic, it looks like, or the zero shifted. So I'm probably going to switch over to another plate, maybe the I forget the PH, PNH or PCH or whatever those plates are. A little bit more expensive, but I think that's probably where we're going to go. But for now, we re-zeroed the gun, and that's how I'm pretty sure that it shifted, because it was to the left. So I ended up clicking the windage to the right all the way pretty much as far as it went. So we have no more adjustment the way it is, but we're gonna go ahead and leave it. So she was able to smoke anything of the paper targets. I think we had them out to 10 or 15 yards. She was just pulling them to the left. So we'll get that plate ordered right away, and then we'll go from there. But what have you liked most about the gun?
Um, I like the way it feels. It fits really well in my hands. Um, it's a lot better than.
Let's just
Oh, okay.
this isn't dogging on you or nothing, but you are a woman that has slightly. You don't have the small little woman hands. You do have slightly bigger. You have hands that are about the size of me. We're not too far apart in size, but your hands are. You have just long fingers, is what it is. So your hand is a little bit bigger than the smaller, but the as far as the grip being thicker, there is it fits your hands better, right?
It fits very well.
Okay, so you don't have tiny little hands, and
No.
or she just has longer fingers. So your longer fingers. Okay, go ahead, continue. What else do you like about the gun?
It shoots very well. I haven't had any issues, any malfunctions. Um, the only problem that I've noticed, and I don't know if it's my grip, but after when we ever have range days, the grip here is very textured at the top.
Yeah, the grip on the M&P shields, all of them, even the 2.0s have the back straps. The texture is real gritty, like sandpaper, but on my 2.0, it's just here and here on the thing. This one actually feels like it's textured up under the beaver tail, or the whatever the hell you call it. But I mean, it is a little aggressive, even though it doesn't feel as aggressive as this. So if you could see, I think what she was getting at is, if you could see, there's a little bit of I don't know if I can see on the camera. There's some mark right there. That's actually from the skin rubbed off on her hand. So if you can
I always
show
get a little sore
a
after
little bit
range
right there.
days. Right there.
That's only
That's
when you've been shooting more than, like on the competitions we do, it's 50, 60, 70 rounds at most. So like today you probably shot a 100, 200, close to 200 out of that.
yeah.
So
During competition, this doesn't happen
because you're not
because
shooting
I'm not
as
shooting
much. But
consecutively.
right. So
Yeah.
today you actually shot some doubles drills and you were shooting the steel,
Yes.
like some bill drills, some four shots at a time, trying to speed it up.
Oh, and I do like the trigger.
The flat face trigger.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. So go ahead and just see if you can show them on the. You just turn it to the side. No, there you go. Just go ahead and just.
and then
Yeah. All right, and then just cycle it. Hold it back. Hold it back.
oh, you want me to hold it back?
Yeah, and then just show them the reset. I don't know if they can see it from that distance.
Right there,
yeah,
the
you're
reset.
supposed to.
Sorry.
You're supposed to hold it back, cycle it, and then allow for the
Click.
reset.
Yeah.
It's
Very-
the reset is a little long though. It seems a little long, and I noticed that when she's shooting it, I think she knows it's not short, so she comes off quite a bit to get back on the. But whatever, like I said, she shoots it very well. She's performed very well with it. The only issue is after shooting 70, 80, 100 rounds, it starts to wear off the skin. But yeah, other than that, for 2,000 rounds, we haven't had zero issues. I mean, it does have the I don't remember if those are Mariglow. I forget which sights they are. I don't want to flag the turn around and show it, but it's got the yellow dot right there. A lot of bugs out here today. But other than the rear sight shifting over, we haven't had any problem with the front that I know of. But yeah, they didn't come with any plates like the M&P 2.0 does. It comes with 5-6 plates, so we actually had to order that, and I think I was having a hard time finding it on that CNH or CNHP or whatever the hell it is. So we went with NDZ, and I think maybe it's the plate that there was nothing any
To hold it.
yeah, so the plate locked down into the slide, and then the screws locked down into the plate. But usually on the other plates, you have the knobs, the little ribs, the little deals that go up in. And if you know what I'm talking about, it locks into the bottom of the optic. This plate was just completely flat, and that's what I didn't like about it. It felt like, so if anything, I'm thinking maybe it's shifting up front. So we're gonna get the right plate for it, and then hopefully that solves the problem. But until then, we re-zeroed it, we checked it, but we'll hurry and get that plate. So I mean, other than that, the only thing you disliked about it was shooting it too long.
Yes, the
And
sore.
These guns aren't meant to be shot for 200, 300, 400 rounds at a time
In a day, yeah.
in a day. So just take that for what it is. Other than that, anything else you want to? I'm gonna shoot this gun. She's probably had enough. I'm gonna burn a mag right now after she's done. But do you have anything else you want to say about the pistol?
Get yourself one.
Oh, and the mags. I don't know. Did I give it to you?
No.
Yeah.
Yes. No, that's
the
not
wrong
it.
one.
Never
I
mind.
loaded up somewhere. We'll grab it for the shooting. But the mags are still a pain in the ass to load.
Yes.
We do have the 13 rounders and 110, and it takes it, and they stay loaded, and the springs don't break in. So take that for what it's worth. It's gonna take some muscle, or it's gonna take
Mag loader.
your mag loader to get that 13th one in there. But yeah, I mean, especially we got it on that bundle deal. So all in all, pretty happy with it.
Yes.
And so last time, anything else you want to say before we?
No, I'm good.
All right, so we'll just show me shooting it real quick just to get some shots in on this video. But other than that, 2,000 rounds, no issue. Other than choose the right plate. Don't go cheap like I did. Another thing was NDZ was going to get it to us faster, so that's kind of why I went with that.
Oh yeah, because it was a competition. Huh?
Because we had a competition coming up, and I had to get it on there. I had to get it zeroed. So that was the biggest issue. But now that we have time, I'm gonna go ahead and get the right one, and then we'll go from there. So stay tuned for the shots at the end. And other than that, great gun for 2,000 rounds. Like she said, go out and get you one, and let's just see how I run it real quick. But other than that, thank you. All right, let's just go out and finish up this video. Hopefully I'm in the frame. My steel is right there. I'm gonna load this 13 round mag, and I'm just gonna, I guess I'll just burn it down. So let me just turn the timer on real quick, just for the hell of it. It is back on random, so we're good. So let's just see how well it does. See, that's another issue. Well, it's common with the loaded mag. So loaded, we're good to go. So just make sure it looks good. Yeah, it's a little gritty, but all right, let's just get some few shots, see how well I do. Burn it down with the 13. Pretty snappy. Missed 2 or 3 from it being a little snappy and then me going to push it down. But this gun isn't meant to be shot 500 rounds in a day or anything like that. But if you want to do it, fine, so be it. You just gotta tear your hands up. But go out and get you one. It's a pretty nice gun. So yeah, there you go. Thanks.